Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about abstraction. Abstraction is an object-oriented programming concept which is very helpful and basically allows you to organize your code when you start to create huge projects. This is very important because unorganized code can lead to issues that can't be found quickly. And it's always good just to, relieve the stress of having to look through bazillion files and all these things that are popping up. So this is what it is. Abstraction basically is a class, a type of class which doesn't allow itself to be initialized. Now, this is great because for security reasons and for your own sanity, you can create a class which someone can't instantiate by doing class a class variable name equals new class. You can't do that. And I'm going to explain this by example. So let's get started. I have started by creating two classes. Of course, we have our main class and we have two other ones. We have this one, which is called animals, and we have dog. Now, dog is going to extend animals, but until then, let's just write out the filler code for it. We've already done an example like this, but we're going to do it again because it seems like a pretty good way to explain it. The way we start is we want to go into our animal class, and what can all animals do? Well, let's say for this example, all animals can scratch. So let's put public void scratch, and then let's have it print out scratching. Okay, and then let's say animals can also walk, all of them. None of them swim or anything. So let's put walking. Okay, and then this is where the other part comes in. Now we're going to be talking about dogs. So let's go to our dog, and let's say that only dogs can bark. So let's put public void bark, and let's just make it print out barking. And then let's make another method called sniff, because only dogs can sniff apparently. So let's print out sniffing. Alright, so now we've got our filler code set up. We've got our animals class, and all animals can scratch and walk, and all dogs can bark and sniff. So now what are we going to do? Well, we're going to set animals to be an abstract class, and I'll explain why in a second. So let's write abstract. So public abstract class animals, and then let's go to dog, and let's say dog extends animals. So now that basically means all dogs can have everything that animals can do. So now dogs can scratch and walk because dog is an animal. So let's go to main and check out how this works. So basically, we are going to instantiate a new dog class. So let's write dog d equals new dog. Doesn't accept any parameters. And then let's go ahead and make our dog do something. So let's first have it bark, and then let's have it walk. Because you remember that since dog extends animals, it has all the animal abilities. So if we click this, perfect. So now our dog is going to bark and it's going to walk. So let's run this. And here is our console. It prints out walking and barking. Great. So what went on here? First, we created a dog, and then we told dog to bark. So what it did is it went to the dog class, and it found bark, and it simply printed out barking. Now if we go back, we told it to walk. So what it did was it checked walk doesn't exist here, but it extends animals, and we know that all animals can walk. So what it did was it printed out walking. So why does it matter that animals was abstract? Well, here's where that comes in. I'm going to show you why abstract is important. Let's say I make the stupid mistake of making an animal. animals and equals new animals. Well, you're going to see that it throws an error because I can't create the type animals because it's abstract. So you see, whenever I type new, it's not allowing me to do it. So why are we doing that? Well, let's say that we never want just to have a generic animal. We only want specific animals like dogs, cats, rabbits, etc. But in certain programs, maybe we do want an animal. But that's where the abstract class comes in to block us from doing this. So let's jump back. If I remove this, if I remove the abstract from this, it will still work. And you'll see that if I go to main, animals and equals new animals actually works. But once again, if you want to stay organized, you can always use abstract. And that says that you can use abstract however you want, just the same as any other class. However, you cannot instantiate a new class of it. So that's basically it. It comes in handy in many different ways, but as of now, that's all I can think of to show you guys. And I hope you get a good understanding of what abstract is. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below or private message, and I will see you in the next one.